Hey, Eric Petrus here. Welcome to this video series. This will be my first video series in a while, but it's going to be called The Rules to a Successful Guitar Repair Business. I am the owner and operator of Nova Guitar Setups. I also run a course called Guitar Repair Business Starter. Been in business since 2001, teaching people guitar repair. I've got over 1,600 students in 6 different countries, but that's not what this is about. So what this is about is rule number 1 to a successful guitar repair business. It seems very, very simple, but I think this gets lost on some people, and there are some people who open up shop and they don't end up making it, and I think this could be probably the number 1 reason why. So if you do want to avoid failure and do something right from the very beginning, if you're thinking about opening up a guitar repair business, or if you already have a guitar repair business, you might want to check this out. So my number 1 rule is know what customers want and give it to them. So don't go out guessing about what people want. You know, you want to start up your business and you want to know what they want from the get-go, so that your menu reflects that, so that your training reflects that, so your tool purchases reflect all that. If you serve your people, if you know what they want and you give them what they want, you're going to have more customers. You're going to make more money because you have more customers. You're going to be able to dial in the messaging like on your website. So here's the question. How do you know what people want? I mean, if you're just starting out in business, how do you know? Because you're kind of seeing in the dark. You've never done it before. You can do some research. You can go to people's websites. Some people don't even post what they do. Some luthiers, they don't even put it on their website. But you can try to look at their websites and see which services, you know, across many of the websites, which services are the same. I'm going to give you like a really easy trick, because in the description of this video, I'm going to include a workbook, and it's going to tell you the number 1 service that has a 51% frequency. And it's also going to tell you the top 6 services that have a 98% frequency. So I'm going to give you a leg up. Go down in the description and download that workbook, and you'll be able to see exactly kind of what you should be focusing on. If you've had a business for a while, you might want to check it out, see if you're doing the right things. And if you're thinking about doing a business and you're just curious what guitar techs and luthers do all the time, then go down there and download that workbook. You know, it's an interesting thing what happens whenever you nail that what customers want deal. You know, if you go into a town and you're trying to sell tacos to a hamburger town, and you go in there and the tacos just don't work, some people dig it, but it's just not happening. You switch over to hamburgers and all of a sudden you got a line out the door. So it's that important. You have to nail the first thing. So that's the number 1 rule to success, to a successful guitar repair business, is you need to know what your customers want, not just... One of the number 1 reasons that I see businesses going under in this niche is that they don't know what customers want. They haven't done thorough market research. Before you get started, you can't just take a guess at what people want. That's called, if I build it, they will come. And usually they don't come, because most of the time your guesses are pretty much wrong. So you have to know what customers want so that you know how to serve them, you know. And more important than that, because you need to know ahead of time whether or not it's going to be profitable too. So you need to know whether or not it's going to be worth your time. You know, is this one thing that you're going to be doing, or the many things that you're going to be doing, are they actually going to yield you the results that you're looking for? And if you do your market research, if you understand what your customers want, and more importantly, if you understand what they value in their transactions, which is what we're going to go, I'll hint towards that in rule number 2. But if you know what they want, then you can start to change everything about your business towards, so that you can cater to what they want. And again, you got to make sure that what they want is going to be profitable for you. So if what they want is not profitable, ditch that idea, and you only want to go with things that are profitable. But I'm going to let you know right now, it's surprising what customers want out there. I made a free workbook. It's down below in the description if you want to check out the number 1 services customers ask for the most, plus the top 6 services that are 98% of the business. then go in the description and go ahead and download that workbook. I think it's going to really give you a leg up in business.